Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. It's been a while since I've made my last KDP design video. I mean, today is not really a design video, but I will give you some tips and tricks how you can get some interiors created for KDP easily and free. And I will show you where you can download free ready-made KDP interiors that you can use as they are, or alternatively you can change them. Now, one page that I've been recommending for a few weeks now is Creative Fabrica. I only started using Creative Fabrica probably like a month ago, and I use it predominantly for print on demand at the moment. For my print on demand designs, and I'm downloading designs, I change them, or I download graphics and use them to create new designs. Then I'm uploading them to Redbubble, Spreadshirt, Match by Amazon and other websites, and I've already made sales. So it's definitely working. I mentioned in another video that my subscription, my Creative Fabrica subscription already has paid for itself. So the profits I have made with Creative Fabrica designs in the first month, they have already exceeded what I have paid for the subscription. So 100% recommendation because it works for me. I can definitely recommend this website. I'm convinced it works. I'm very happy with it. And the beauty is that you have access to over, and they say it here, over 2 million graphics. And this is so beautiful. And they have a lot dedicated to print on demand, purely for print on demand. Now, today is about KDP, and I've very recently started to use it for KDP as well. I mean, as you probably know, if you follow this channel, I normally just keep it simple. I put my print-on-demand designs onto KDP lined notebooks, which have generally 120 pages, and I sell them for $6.90 or £6.90, depending on which marketplace. And my sales have gone up since month after month. And also in April now, my April sales have already exceeded my March sales on KDP. And I think March was my first month where my Flying Upload KDP subscription already paid for itself. Now, of course, in April, I'm making even more profit because I have exceeded the March sales already. So in theory, because I'm uploading more and more every day, this should go up as well further, hopefully in April, and then in May even further. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Q4 this year to see what's going on. Now, as I said, I normally keep it simple. I just sell my designs onto print, put them on printed lined notebook journals, no content books. But I'm always looking for ways to expand my business, to scale my business. And on Creative Fabrica, I've seen you can download KDP Interiors. Now, with Creative Fabrica, you need to know that if you subscribe to Creative Fabrica, you can download everything which is available on here. And everything on the website is included in your subscription. And if you have a Creative Fabrica subscription, you can use the stuff from this website as it is. So there is no need for you to change anything. You could just, for example, download this motivational coloring book, put a cover on it, upload it to KDP, and just leave it on there and hopefully get sales and not worry about it. But you can only do this when you're subscribed. My current understanding is when you're not subscribed, then you can download stuff, which is free, right? Free stuff. You can download it. You can change it. You can embed it in new designs. You know, you can just put a new logo on it or whatever. They just say you need to make some changes. And then you can also, you have a lifetime license to use it. So you can use everything on here as a template if you haven't subscribed. And some of it, if you don't subscribe, well, let's say most of it, if you don't have a subscription, you would need to buy it. Yeah, if you, let's just for example have a quick look. You would have to buy it, and then you get your license, your commercial usage license, right? It says here including commercial use license. And chances are that you have to buy it. Now, I don't see that because I'm currently logged in, so I don't know what this would cost. So every design has a cost. But normally, if you use Creative Fabrica regularly, then it would make sense to subscribe because the price for an individual file, you know, you need to, I think as soon as you download 2 or 3 files, you have exceeded already the cost for the monthly subscription. So it's actually not expensive, the monthly subscription. considering the millions of files which are available on this website. Now, there are freebies, and this is why I make these videos. There are freebies, and you can access them here if you just click on freebies here. And then you click on all freebies, and there are thousands of free files which get updated regularly, and you can download them and use them as well commercially. And this is fantastic. Now, in this freebie section, there are also KDP Interiors, and this is really why I make this video, because it will make it so much easier for you to create books. Now, there is, for example, I mentioned it in other videos, the Bookbolt subscription that you can also use. So Bookbolt is another website where you can, it just covers the whole KDP thing, right? And you can also create new designs, new interiors, bespoke interiors with their, I think it's called Puzzle Whiz section. So it's a bit, it's unique. Bookbolt is unique, but Bookbolt also have ready-made interiors to download. Now, my honest opinion is, if you just want to use something which is already created, and you don't want to use like the Puzzle Whiz thing, which creates new interiors every time you use it, then Creative Fabrica might be the better choice. Because first of all, if you see this here, this is the KDP Interior section. There are over 10,000 interiors that you can download and use. No, it's not only 10,000 interiors, because, for example, it's 10,000 results. So, for example, this one here is a bundle, which counts as one result, but it includes 50 interiors. This one here includes 140 plus coloring book pages, right? This includes 42 pages of printable business planner. So there is a lot. And this one here is Funny Mum Quotes coloring book with 64 pages. So there is a lot, honestly, there's a lot on here. And I said there are freebies as well. Now, how can you access these freebies? Now, you can go to, first of all, you can go to freebies. You can go to free graphics. You can also go to SVGs, but maybe you just want to go to the graphics section. Free graphics, and then what you can't, I think, you can't actually search for anything on here. But you can click through. There are 459 pages, and I said it's getting updated regularly. Now, what you can find here is, for example, anything for print on demand as well. For example, here you can find t-shirt designs that you can use. But also you can find patterns, for example, background patterns. For example, if you create coloring books, then you can find patterns which you could use as backgrounds for your coloring books, which I have done already, which is useful. What you can also find is KDP Interiors. Now, I just want to have a look if we find something. So, for example, here you can find these textures. That's something that you might be able to use for KDP as a background. But let's have a quick look through. I haven't looked through this before. So, for example, here you can find missing letters. Now, this is something that you could use as an interior for someone who's learning to write, for example, right? Also here, there is a bit of a letter, caterpillar upper lowercase letter learning book interior. Here are alphabet match worksheets, and all of these are freebies, right? So you can, most likely you will get either a PNG file or an EPS file or a PDF file, and then you can obviously put them together as you want to and edit them if you want to, or as you want to. Now, there you go. There's another alphabet handwriting worksheet, document or file, and sometimes also here coloring book pages, right? So there is a lot on here already, which is fantastic. Just by looking through here, we're only on the 5th page. So chances are you can just, use these interiors. And KDP works, by the way. KDP works. I've proven that on this channel. So it's nothing. It's also nothing that's difficult to get into. So if you want to scale out your business, if you're not on KDP yet, by all means, get on KDP, give it a go. Use some interiors from Creative Fabrica. Maybe even consider subscribing to Creative Fabrica, because obviously all of these are just interiors that are free, but there are so many other ones which you can download as soon as you have the subscription. Now, there you go. There's another, it's called Tea Break for Ideas Journal, KDP. There's a meal planner. There's another alphabet handwriting worksheet here. And, well, the other way how you can find this is if you go to graphics, KDP Interiors. Now, these are all KDP interiors. Chances are most of them are actually, you have to be subscribed to access them. For example, here, the printable blogger planner. Now, because I am currently logged in, I don't know what this would cost normally. But what you can also do, you can type in up here in the search bar, you can type in KDP. And then on the left hand side, there's a filter. And what you can do, you can see there are 270 freebies. Now we'll click on that. And there you go. These are freebies for KDP Interiors. So 270 results. And again, they get updated regularly. So obviously there's a lot of Christmas stuff on here, which is not of any use now, but you could download it now because it's free now. Chances are that it's not free anymore around Christmas. Then you have a sketchbook interior, a lined notebook, something that I use for my interiors and they are selling. There's a blank lined, that's exactly what I'm using, a blank lined journal interior. And you can see it comes as PDF and JPEG. Then you can find work time logbooks, a password tracker. And by the way, password trackers are so popular on KDP. I regularly, because I use Flying Research as my research tool also for KDP. And generally the logbook trackers, the password trackers, they come up all the time. They are very well selling. Then there is another sketchbook. This is one of these patterns that I mean, right? So chemical structure formula, but you can use it as a background for your KDP interiors, for a coloring book, for example. Because if you only put a something on a white background, it's just a bit boring. Also, this you could use this mandala. You could even use it as background as well. If you have an image or a graphic that you want to use for someone to color something out. Oh, amazing. Here there's even 50 mazes with solutions, all free, 100 pages, a zip file. So I don't think I need to show you any more. This is a fantastic website, and I mean this honestly. I honestly mean this. It's a fantastic website where you can download interiors and generally anything for your print on demand business. I think all it costs is around $20 per month if you want to subscribe. But I've just shown you a lot of freebies here that you don't need to subscribe to. You can just download them as they are. You might need an account to download them. I'm not 100% sure, but you don't need to pay anything. Obviously, if you decide to subscribe, you could use my link in the description. You get a discount, and you can also, you would support this channel, which would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, you don't need to. You can just use these freebies here and create your interiors. What I would recommend to use to create the interiors, this is a nice t-shirt design, by the way. Don't know why it comes up here in KDP, but anyway, it all depends on what the people who upload this stuff actually clicked on, in which category they put it. But there you go. But anyway, you can just use the freebies here. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, then please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on my print on demand and KDP journey, then subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.